Hello everyone, this is Jyotirmay Nanda and welcome to your channel Botany Now. In this video, we will discuss the remaining questions of the NEET 2021. Question number 111. Which of the following are not secondary metabolites in plants? So what do you mean by secondary metabolites? Secondary metabolites are the secondary products or organic compounds that are produced by bacteria, fungi or plants which are not directly involved in the normal growth and development. So, in all these options, amino acids and glucose are the primary metabolites. So, the correct answer is amino acids and glucose, that is option number 4, are not secondary metabolites in plants. Then question number 112. In spite of interspecific competition in nature, which mechanism the competing species might have evolved for their survival? Option 1 mutualism, option 2 predation, option 3 resource partitioning, option 4 competitive release. Interspecific competition is the competition in between the species. In spite of interspecific competition in nature, when a species divide a niche to avoid competition for resource, it is known as resource partitioning. So, option number 3, that is resource partitioning, is the correct answer. Question number 113. Commensalism can be represented as. What do you mean by commensalism? Commensalism refers to the association between the organisms of two different species in which one is inhibited or destroyed and the other is unaffected. So here option number 3 is the correct answer. One species is inhibited, therefore we use the negative sign for species A, and the other species remains unaffected, means it neither benefited nor destroyed or inhibited. So we use 0 sign. So option number 3 is the right answer. Then question number 114. A typical angiosperm embryo sac at maturity is. Option number 1 7 nucleate and 7 celled, 8 nucleate and 8 celled, 8 nucleate and 7 celled, 7 nucleate and 8 celled. So at maturity, the chalazal end of the embryo sac contain 3 antipodal cell, and in microbial end there are the presence of 2 synergid cell and an egg cell, and in center there is a large central cell is present. So total number of cells are 7, and the nucleus of the functional megaspore divide by 3 mitotic division to produce 8 nuclei. So at maturity the embryo sac has 7 celled and 8 nucleates. So the embryo sac is 7 celled and 8 nucleated structure. Here option number 3 is the correct answer. Question number 115. The first stable product of carbon dioxide fixation in sorghum is. Option number 1 succinic acid, option number 2 phosphoglyceric acid, option number 3 pyruvic acid, and option number 4 oxaloacetic acid. Sorghum is a C4 plant. So in C4 cycle, the first stable product of carbon dioxide is oxaloacetic acid. So option number 4 is the correct answer. Then question number 116. Plants follow different pathways in response to environment or phases of life to form different kinds of structure. This ability is called option number 1 plasticity, option number 2 maturity, option number 3 elasticity, and option number 4 flexibility. So here the correct answer is plasticity. Question number 117. Match list 1 with list 2. Protoplast fusion. Protoplast for option number A, soma clones is right. Then For option number B, plant tissue culture require virus-free plant. So here for option number B, the correct answer is IV. Then meristem culture. For option number C, pomato is right answer. Then for option number D, that is micropropagation, totipotency is the right answer. So option 3 is correct answer for 117. Then question number 118, which of the following is not an application of the PCR? PCR means polymerase chain reaction, which is used for gene amplification or the DNA amplification. Here the option number 1 is purification of isolated protein, then detection of gene mutation, then molecular diagnosis, then gene amplification. So all these three are application of PCR, but the option 1, that is purification of isolated protein, is not a application of the PCR. So here option 1 is the right answer for 118. Then question number 119, which of the following alga produce carrageen? Options are red algae, blue-green algae, green algae and brown algae. So here option 1 is the correct answer. Red algae produce carrageen. Then question number 120. The production of gamete by the parents, formation of zygote, the F1 and F2 plant can be understood from a diagram called, options are Punnett square, net square, bullet square and a Pond square. Here Punnett square is the right answer. Then question number 121. Which of the following is an incorrect statement? The perinuclear space forms a barrier between the materials present inside the nucleus and that of the cytoplasm. So between the nucleus and the cytoplasm there is present a space known as the perinuclear space. Now option 1 is correct. Then nuclear pore act as passage for protein and RNA molecule in both direction between nucleus and cytoplasm. This one is also correct. Then microbodies are present both in plant and animal. This one is also correct. But mature sheep tube element possesses a conspicuous nucleus and usual cytoplasmic organelle. This is the wrong statement, so it is incorrect. The right answer for 121 is option number 3. Then question number 122. Gemma are present in. Options are some gymnosperm, some liverworts, mosses and pteridophytes. Here the correct answer is some liverworts. Then question number 123. Complete the flow chart on the central dogma. So the DNA by the process of replication forms its own copy. So the first A has the right answer, replication. Then the DNA forms mRNA by the process of transcription. So for option B, transcription is right. Then mRNA forms protein by the process of translation. So option C is translation. And for option D, protein is the right answer. So here first is replication, then transcription, then translation, and lastly we found the protein. So here option 1 is the correct answer for 123. Then question number 124. Which of the following is a correct sequence of steps in a PCR? Option 1, extension denaturation annealing. Option 2, annealing denaturation extension. Option 3, denaturation annealing extension. Option 4, denaturation extension and annealing. PCR completed in 3 steps, that is denaturation, annealing and extension. During denaturation there is the separation of DNA fragments, and annealing means attachment of the primer to the DNA fragments and then extension of the fragment. So here option 3 is correct answer for question 124. Then question number 125. During the purification process of recombinant DNA technology, Addition of chilled ethanol precipitate out. Options are histone, polysaccharide, RNA and DNA. So here the right answer is DNA. Question number 126. Mutations in plant cell can be induced by option number 1 gamma rage, option number 2 getin, option number 3 kinetin and option number 4 infrared rays. Out of these four, gamma rays caused mutation in plant cells. So option number 1 is the correct answer. Then question number 127. Which of the following statement is not correct? Option number 1, pyramid of energy is always upright. This one is right. Then option number 2, pyramid of numbers in a grassland ecosystem is right. This one is also correct. Then pyramid of biomass in sea is generally inverted. This one is also correct. Then pyramid of biomass in sea is generally upright. This is not a correct statement. So for question number 127, option number 4 is the right answer. Then question number 128. Lenticels are used for exchange of gases in plants. Lenticels are present in bark of the plant and helps in exchange of gases. Then second, cork cambium. Cork cambium develops into phylogen. Then secondary cortex, which is also converted into phyloderm, and in cork sovereign deposition takes place. So option 4 is the right answer for 128. Then question number 129. The site of perception of light in plants during photoperiodism is, options are axillary bud, leaf, shoot apex and stem. Here the correct answer is leaf. Then question number 130. The factor that leads to founder effect in a population is, options are mutation, genetic drift, natural selection and genetic recombination. Here option 2 is right for 130. Question number 131. The amount of nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus and calcium present in the soil at any given time is referred as, options are standing state, standing crop, climax and climax community. Here the correct answer is standing state. Then question number 132. Match list 1 with list 2. Cohesion is mutual attraction among water molecules. Adhesion is attraction towards polar surface. Surface tension refers to the more attraction in liquid phase and gautation refers to the water loss in liquid phase. So here option number 3 is the right answer for 132. Then question number 133. When gene targeting involving gene amplification is attempted in an individual's tissue to treat disease, it is known as, option number 1 molecular diagnosis, option number 2 safety testing, option number 3 biopiracy and option number 4 gene therapy. Here gene therapy is the right answer. Then question number 134. Genera like Selaginella and Salvinia produce two kinds of spores. Such plants are known as, option number 1 homosporous, option number 2 heterosporous, option number 3 homosorous and option number 4 heterosorous. Here option 2 is the right answer, that is heterosporous. Hetero means different and these genera produce two types of spore or two kinds of spore, therefore it is known as heterosporous. Question number 135. Which of the following plants is monoecious? Monoecious means presence of both male and female sex organ in the same plant. So here Kara is right answer, or Kara shows monoecious condition. In the next part, we will discuss the section B botany question. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel for more video.